So, we have done the first, and we have done the third. It's time to take on the second. But first, let's watch the intro. So, am I the only one that feel like the intro's a little bit sped up? Because there's a lot of things happening and just flies by like there's nothing. Anyway, I'm Palkifanoid, and welcome to Tales of Destiny on the PlayStation. Now, I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. I will not be starting the game in this episode. As you see down below, this is episode 0, Introductions. And for those who don't know or is just new to my channel, when I start a new Let's Play of a Tales game, I usually like to talk a little bit about the story behind the Tales game first. And Tales of Destiny is probably the one that got the most history, so I decided let's make it the first episode, or episode 0. So, as I said, this is the PlayStation version. It got some remakes later on, but I'll get to that. This is the PlayStation version, released in Japan in 1997. But not only that, it was also released in America, 1998. So this game, not only is it the first Tales game released outside of Japan, it is also the earliest Tales game that I have done on my channel. Because the remake of Fantasia that I first did got released after this game. They actually used this game's engine to remake Tales of Fantasia. And of course they upgraded a little bit, so personally I think that Fantasia's remake looks a little bit better than this game, but I'm not saying that this game is bad, not at all. And Europe, of course, didn't get this game. No, we had to wait till the freaking GameCube to get our first Tales game. I hate being European sometimes. Anyway, so some years later, actually many years later, in 2006, Tales of Destiny got a glorious remake on the PlayStation 2. And I just have to say, and I rarely say this, but the PlayStation 2 remake is superior in every possible way. Once again, I'm not saying this game is bad. I'm just saying the PlayStation 2 version is actually one of the best Tales games I have ever played. And of course, did not get released outside of Japan. But in 2008, the PlayStation 2 version got a director's cut. Because there is a certain character in this game that is a, well, saying fan favorite isn't even the beginning. Because, oh my god, is that guy popular. But we'll get to that when we get to that. In that remake they added that character's story and stuff, and it is actually a great game. But don't think that the love for Tales of Destiny ends there. Oh no. Tales of Destiny actually got a sequel. Tales of Destiny 2. No, not Eternia. The real Destiny 2. In 2002. And it also got a PSP remake in 2007, which I haven't played. I only played the PlayStation 2 version. But I think that's actually all I have to say about the story about this game. So I actually also wanted to talk about why I skipped this one. Why I went straight from Fantasia to Eternia. You see, originally I wasn't planning on doing this game. Originally I was planning to just skip this one and wait for the English patch for the PlayStation 2 version. And you guys must be so tired of this music right now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I was originally planning to skip this one for the PlayStation 2 version. But then I sat down and played the PS2 version again. And yes, I do own it. In a matter of fact, I own the Director's Cut. The premium box of the Director's Cut. And it is glorious. Oh, so glorious. And I played the game for about 3 or 4 hours or so, and it just hit me. This game is insanely different from the original PlayStation 1 version. So I just thought, I can't skip it. It's too different. And of course also, I am playing this on an emulator, and I just have to say I'm sorry. I'm not proud of it, but I am. And that is also the reason why this took a while for me to actually, well, release, because apparently a computer that is barely 1 year old cannot play a PlayStation emulator and a screen recording device without lagging. So I'm not proud of it, but there will be some lagging here and there. I've been working with that for at least 5 days, and this is probably the best that I can do. And I even tried playing it on my PSP, and it worked nicely until I actually tried to play the PSP on the TV. And then I lost my signal for some damn reason. So, please, I'm not proud of it, bear with me, but this is the best that I can do. At least we're gonna go through the game. But I think that is actually everything that I want to say, so I'm sorry that this episode is a little pointless, but there's a lot of things to talk about in this game. And in my LP, I'm gonna completely ignore and just forget that the PlayStation 2 version even exists. I'm not gonna compare them at all, because that is insanely unfair. So, yep, next time, or tomorrow, I suppose, we are really starting this game, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a great game. It has aged a little bit, of course, but I would say it has aged well. So, I thank you all for watching, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. And once again, it's good to be back.